afternoon. It is national championship time. We are here. It is national championship time. Excuse me. We are about to play the national championship game between Michigan and Duke. We are here and we are about to be we're about to be at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida for the game between Ohio State and Michigan. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one just because it's going to be interesting because because Michigan knocked us out last year. We're going to want to try to keep it. Ohio State knocked us out last year. And, one of us is going home with the national championship. And one of us is going home with the loss. It's just a question of who's going home with what. So yeah, we're headed to national championship territory for sure. We will be going into the off season tomorrow. We'll be doing the entire off season tomorrow. I know that for sure. So we will be getting into the off season and then into the beginning of next year. I have been toying around with the idea of doing some extra content probably for this. I'm still toying around with it because I don't exactly know what kind of content I want to do. But we're working on it. We're working on it for sure because I'm not 100% sure what I want to do just yet, but I'm playing around with some ideas. I may actually test a few ideas out. But we're going into the national championship. We're here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Somebody is walking out of here with the 2029 national championship. Somebody's walking out of here with the national championship, and somebody's walking out of here with a loss.
And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion.
All right, so we're going to be getting the ball to start the game.
The kickoff team is out there, and you can
we are looking at somebody walking out of here with a national championship. And Michigan will down it. They'll start at the 25-yard line.
So Michigan's offense trots out there to open this game. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here?
There's a handoff for the first play. Parker gets 4 yards on that first run.
Have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best 2 teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Parker in the backfield again. And he's going to get stuffed. All right, so there's the Dom Thrashers in the backfield.
This last play, and now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get
Thrasher, oh, he popped one, and he gets down to the 43 with a very nice catch and a big run there by Dom Thrasher.
And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a 1st down. There's another example of it right there.
Throws across, Pena with the catch. He gets loose. He gets taken down at the 25.
The Wolverines pick up 1st down yards to keep the drive going.
And Baker's on the roof. He gets 9. Amari Williams ends up injured on the play. And Williams is going to be out for a little while. Baker got 9 on that rush off the options. Handoff, Thrasher gets the 1st down up to the 13. So elbow bursitis for Williams. He'll be out for a little bit, but he'll be back.
To be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Another read option, and Baker's going to run this into the end zone. And a touchdown for Michigan as they take a 6-0 lead. Baker breaking out the Heisman pose.
Buckle up, Kirk. I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Baker taking that handoff, and he just took it in. And we have a 6-0 lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
And the kick is up. It is good. We're up 7-0. 7 plays, 75 yards, 2:19 off the clock.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
And here comes the kick. It is up. It is away. And into the end zone. It will be returned. And, oh, he broke a tackle off a nice spin. Gets to the 20. So Matt Zollers and this Ohio State offense will get things started.
Players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on still.
That was Robert Petty with the 22-yard return on the punt. Here's Ohio State's first drive. They march down the field, get themselves on the field, on the board with a field goal as Levi Melvin hit one from 46 yards out. Cuts into the lead, makes it 7-3. Michigan take over at the 25 for their 2nd possession of the game. Amari Williams is back in the game.
Looking to throw.
Williams coming across. Gonna make a throw. Williams is gonna make the catch. Nice little spin move, but he gets caught and gets taken down at the 49 on the other side of the 50. Big 1st down for Michigan. As they get started for another drive.
1st and 10 play coming up.
Baker standing next to Thrasher. Thrasher takes the handoff. Finds the hole, breaks through the hole. He is taken down at the 30. Another big run there by Dom Thrasher as Michigan is marching down the field
success that they've had
headed
over the years.
towards another touchdown, maybe.
Leroy Horde, man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here.
And a quick throw to the tight end, Ethan Barber, and he is down at the 20. First down.
Gets the ball inside the 20. First and 10 now for the offense.
And we're going to go with a screen pass. Thrasher's going to make the catch, make a move, but he's going to get taken down after only 2 yards.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Second down after that short completion.
So the first screen pass didn't work. We're going to try and go the other way. Oh, shit. Well, we get some, we get better results. Oh, first down up to the 6. First and goal at the 6. Thrasher has made 42 yards just on 3 catches. Baker and Parker in the backfield. Parker, this ought to be fun. Parker gets the pitch on the option. He's running for the goal line. He gets it. And Michigan scores a second touchdown. And Michigan is going to be up now 13-3.
Doesn't give it, doesn't keep it himself, pitches it out.
Jake Parker takes the option pitch and basically ran for the pylon essentially and gets it.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
Here comes the extra point. It's up. It is good. Michigan is up 14-3. This one 6 plays, 76 yards, 2 minutes and 16 seconds off the clock. And Michigan is looking at taking an early relative control of this game as a touchback in the end zone, ball down at the 25. We'll see what Ohio State's response is. Ohio State responds, giving up an interception is Javion Campbell picked off Matt Zollers. I would have loved to have seen the replay of that. Michigan is going to have the ball at the 20, so it must have probably been an interception out of the end zone, I'm betting, or in the end zone or something. So we got first and 10 at the 20. Michigan is up 14-3. 8:17 to go in the second quarter. Quick little throw out to Pena. That's Alexander. And we got a first and 10 at the 35.
So he does the right thing.
Parker in the backfield next to Baker. He's going to take the handoff, go through the hole, and get 4. He gets tackled by Dwayne Galloway.
As a play caller, you get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all.
Parker still in the backfield once again. I'm just double checking to make sure Thrasher's not hurt.
To the air, it's Baker.
Throw out to Barber. He's going to get the first down to the 45.
45, but that's good for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line.
Parker still in the backfield with Baker. Baker takes the handoff, hands it off to Parker. Parker gets 5 on the carry.
To be successful. It's a nice solid game here. Keeps you on schedule.
Thrasher in the backfield now with Baker. And they're going to run the option, and Baker's going to get nothing. And tight end Ethan Barber is down with an injury. It's going to be 3rd and 5 at midfield.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Going to throw it out to Alexander. He's going to get the first and some more. Break a tackle. Get down at the 21. And Michigan is once again marching down that field towards that end zone.
The defense knows he's going to get the ball.
So Barber's going to be out with elbow bursitis. John Poe is going to be coming in as the backup. That means it'll be him and Zaire Blade when we go to a double tight route. And Thrasher up the middle. He gets that first down to the 9. And Danny Diggle is down injured on the play as they call a timeout. We're going to line up in a goal line formation as Barber is back on the field. Maybe not for long, but he's back on the field for now. Thrasher up the middle. Damn fullback got in the way.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal.
Oh shit, they got him as soon as he got it, and he ain't going nowhere. We're looking at 3rd and 5.
After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal.
Let's see.
Oh
shit. Nah, screw it. I'm gonna throw it away. We're gonna go 4th and goal. We're just gonna kick a field goal. And the kick is up. It is good. We are now up by exactly 2 touchdowns, 17-3. With just under 5 minutes to go in the half.
Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And the kick is away. Ohio State will probably not return this one, and they don't. Taking it at the 25. Defense will take over as the freshman kicked a 22-yard field goal through the uprights. Ohio State marched down the field, but they got stopped. They got stopped at the Michigan 42 as Zollers had to throw the ball away and they had to punt it away. So we're going to have the ball at the 20 to start the next drive. 3:03 to go.
They'd love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here.
Barber is healthy. We're going to bring him in after this play.
Back to throw. It's Baker.
We're going to throw it out. Alexander makes the catch. First down at the 32. 31, I'm sorry. We got just over 2 minutes to go.
And the quarterback dropping back.
Alexander making the catch. He gets 6.
Brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute timeout.
Looking to connect with the receiver here.
And we don't see any. Oh, and he went down with a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line.
So 2-minute warning, 2-minute timeout. We need a first down to keep the drive going. Ohio State's going to hope for some kind of stop. We're going to throw it out to John Poe. He is going to get stopped. Ohio State's going to call a timeout. We're looking at 4th and 5. We're going to punt it away. Defense has been holding their own, so we're not going to give them any problems. Kicks away and fair catch. 1:50 to go in the half. And Ohio State marches down the field, finally gets themselves on the board with a touchdown. Matt Zollers hits Ben Moe for a 2-yard score after hitting Tevin Dugan for a nice 28-yard play to set up what would be the touchdown. We have 50 seconds. We have 2 timeouts. We have a 7-point lead. We're not getting the ball to begin the second half. So how this drive starts is going to determine a lot of our movements going. Oh, and Alexander dropped that one. That one took about 5 seconds off the clock. Think we Cobb. Okay, I know I hung him out to dry, unfortunately. Oh, and that one That one was my bad too.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good.
Well, we're looking at 3rd and 10.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings
Hit Pena. He's going to make a catch.
over the middle.
Get us closer, but we're still going to be short.
Close game here as we
4th and 1 from the 34.
Coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle.
Let's take a look and see.
Makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be able to make it.
on the field. We're going to go for it on
We're going for it,
in their own
and we're going to get it.
And it's good
First
for a
down
first
up to the 36.
Chris, I'll be
We
honest,
got
when
30
they
seconds to
got
go.
4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise.
Alexander with the catch, 2nd and 5. We're going to go ahead and call our second timeout. Our play didn't exactly go where we wanted, but
strategy.
we were kind of working with what we had.
Medium. Dropping back. It's Baker. Fires it to the
Oh,
wideout.
oh, he caught it.
It's Alexander. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball.
Alexander with the catch.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where
We're
he is
going
to try
to
to take him
spike
out
the
of
ball,
game. They moved
leave
him
10
around,
seconds
giving
on the
him a chance to
clock.
get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Hopefully we can get lucky here.
Final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple.
Looking at Alexander. And oh, man, that would have been... They want us to try and attempt a 57-yard field goal.
Passing game is
I'm telling them, kiss my ass. That ain't happening.
This will likely be the last play of the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to make a play deep.
Oh, 1 second left.
With just 1 second remaining.
Honestly,
boy, this is all about the defense here.
there's only
They
1
stop
second
here
left,
on
so
3rd down, but really it's about
I'm just
trying
going to
get this
punt the
offense
ball away. I
behind
mean,
the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm.
Yeah, they're coming
of what the
for
offense
it.
is trying to do.
He's
Now,
kneeling,
big 4th down
and we're
for
going
him.
to... We downed it at the 12, and we're going into the half up
Minutes gonna wrap up.
17-10.
Kicking out of Kevin Connors.
It didn't start out like a competitive game, but it's gotten competitive. It got competitive in the second quarter.
On the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And a lot of coaches
We will see
limiting
if
big
things will
plays
pick
and
up
maybe
for
hitting on a few
Ohio
yourself is
State,
key. But I'm more of a move
or
and
if
change
Michigan's
guy.
going to be able to hang on and pick up the win.
Every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves.
All right, so we're going to be kicking it away.
W.
The Wolverines will kick it away to get us going in the second half.
And the kick is up. It is away into the end zone, and that's more than likely going to be a touchback.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient.
All right. All right, so the defense take the field. Ohio State's offense starts, and they march down the field, but end up throwing an interception as Viliami Folu picks them off at the Michigan 31. Well, play happened at the Michigan 31. Interesting. All right, so we pick up the interception. We have the ball at the 22-yard line to start our first drive of the second half. Thrasher in the backfield with Baker. We're going to run the read option. Baker getting loose. Baker gets dropped at the 45, but he picks up a very good run for the first down. And we're gonna ramp it up as the offense is going to go into no huddle mode. Catch by Barber. He gets another first down up to the 44. We're going to keep the gas pedal down.
Receiver in motion now to throw. It's Baker.
Baker throwing to Alexander. Alexander getting loose. Gets up to the 26.
They had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving
Thrasher takes a handoff. He gets popped by the defensive end, Jaquez Carter, and gets nothing on the carry.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration.
Oh, and Baker gets popped on the play. Ramon Waterman. Ohio State defense is making a little bit of a stand here. No, not so much anymore. We're going to make it close. We're down at the 20. 4th and 4 at the 20. Let's see. 37-yard field goal. I like my chances.
Coach selecting to go for a field goal attempt. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out.
And it is good. And we push the lead back up to up to 10. 20 to 10 with the field goal. Under 5 minutes to go.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And the kick is away. It's going to be into the end zone, but returnable. And it's going to be returned. And he gets stood up by 3 Michigan defenders, and it gets stopped at the 16. And Ohio State answers with a touchdown. So I'd say kicking that field goal was a good choice. Zollers hits Tevin Dugan with a 12-yard score and cuts the lead to 2017. We have the ball at the 25, under 2 minutes to go in the third. Thrasher back there with Baker. Thrasher takes a handoff, busts through the hole, gets the first down to the 36.
Guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Scanning the field. It's Baker.
We're going to throw it out to Thrasher, and ball meet tailback meet defender. Defender meet ball, and ball get popped loose.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10.
We're going to roll out with Baker, get the first, and step out of bounds at midfield.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling.
Oh, he gets hit. He gets hit as he was getting rid of it. And, those never go well.
He was under some heavy pressure. We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down.
Baker catch up to Barber. He gets up to the 30 with a first down. 250 yards through the air for Baker. Add in his 60 on the ground. He's got over 300. He's got 310 on combined. Thrasher gets 2 on the carry. And this will be the last play of the third quarter. Oh, and he gets sacked. Danny Dingle with the sack. And we're going to be looking at a big 3rd and 17 as Ohio State is going to be looking to try to get back into this game. They get a defensive stop here.
As we head to the final quarter,
so we're going into the final quarter. We're up by 3.
A big play here after the break.
I mean, if I can't get the first down, I'd like to get close. Make it a good field goal, but that ain't gonna happen. Well, I don't know. It's a 48-yard field goal. Let's see. And we pushed it wide left. Oh, we pushed it wide left. So Michigan misses a field goal. Ohio State will start with the ball at the 31. And this is this is going to get interesting. State marches down the field, answers with the touchdown, takes their first lead of the game, 24-20. Zollers hits Tevin Dugan from 3 yards. And Michigan is officially down for the first time in this game.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wide.
Throws out to Alexander. He's going to make the catch. First down at the 42.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down.
Alexander makes the catch across the middle, gets 4.
Stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw.
Williams coming across. He's free. He makes the juke. Gets taken down at the 36. Another first down for Michigan as they're starting to drive down that field, looking to answer that Ohio State score.
Potentially could have a big day, but I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone.
Just under 6 minutes to go in the final quarter. Baker in there with Thrasher. Thrasher got the handoff, and we only got a yard.
Receivers are bunched together.
Move Thrasher into a slot position.
Looking to pass. It's Baker.
And he's going to make the catch. Get up to the first down at the 25. And we're going to have about 5 minutes to go with this next snap. All right, inside of 5 minutes, Thrasher getting a handoff. Gets moved up to the 15 for the first down. Michigan is marching down the field, trying to ensure they got something. Thrasher gets the first down. First and goal at the 3.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Parker takes the handoff on the read, and he's down at the goal line.
That's a good positive gain there on first and goal.
Thrasher back in the field, back in the backfield again. Second and goal from the 1. And off, Thrasher walks into the end zone, and Ohio State is once again down to Michigan. This one, they're down 26-24. I'm assuming there'll probably be the extra point, which will make it a field goal game. Yep. Here comes the extra point. It's up, it's good. We're up 27-24. 9 plays, 74 yards. 3:20 off the clock. Strayhorn got hurt, injured on the play.
Now the kickoff team out there.
Wing will be coming in as the center. We'll see if that sticks with the next drive, but that's the way it is right now. So we're at the 25. Michigan defense needs a stop here. Ohio State marches down the field, and they get the game-tying field goal. So we got 1:46 to go. That was a 23-yard field goal by Levi Melvin. We got 1:46, 34-yard line, all 3 timeouts.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Dropping back, it's Baker.
Oh, shit. And a 10-yard sack by Landry LeBeau. And that did not go well.
First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
The pocket breaking.
And the throw to Williams. He gets loose. And we're looking at 3rd and inches from the 43. We're inside of a minute now.
Welcome to the party. Making his presence felt in a big way right here.
And Parker gets the first up to the 47.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Barber with the catch. Gets the first. Taken down at the 39. We're going to call a timeout with 38 seconds to go.
Timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up.
I don't like any of those options. Yeah, let's go wide trail.
Pass complete for a first down.
All right, let's see what we can get here.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
Oh, snap, throw. Williams gets the first down. State calls a timeout with 33 seconds to go. We end up on the 29.
And pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route.
I know where I'm going to Pena on this play. Throw, Pena with the catch, breaks a tackle. And we're at the 20.
But eventually get the first. Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away.
I'm gonna call one more timeout. We got 21 seconds to go.
To find a second or third option, he gets positive yards. But anytime
we're looking at 2nd and 1 from the 20. 21 seconds to go. State has both of their timeouts left, and we're just gonna march down the field with Thrasher. We're looking at first and goal at the 1st and 10 at the 14.
Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
We're going to call one final timeout with 10 seconds left. We're going to kick a 31-yard field goal here. And the freshman is it's going to be on the freshman's foot on us getting a national championship. And State calls a timeout. Oh, this is going to be interesting.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now.
And the kick is up. It looks good. It's good. It's through the uprights and good. Michigan takes a 30-27 lead. 7 seconds to go. The freshman kicker just nailed the kick of his life. And Michigan is 7 seconds away from a national championship.
After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive.
We're going to kick it away. It's into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback.
And with
7 seconds left.
Game, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
He's making a deep throw. And interception, game-sealing pick by Michigan. And Michigan is your 2029 national champions as they win 30-27 over Ohio State.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national
Michigan State gets, or Ohio State gets denied their second chance at a national championship. Michigan, that denies them this time. And Michigan is the 2029 national champion. Bryce Baker named player of the game, 357, 1 touchdown.
They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Michigan Wolverines.
Michigan wins the 2029 national champion. This game, man, this game was close. All right, for Ohio State, Matt Zollers goes 35 of 55, 402, 3 touchdowns, 3 picks. Zollers led the team with 12 rushing attempts for 28 yards. Terrence Cheeseman, 7 for 27. Tevin Dugan, 14 catches, 170 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Ben Moe, 6 for 63 with a touchdown. Cortez Land, 6 for 64. Ramon Gano, 5 for 79. And for Ohio State's defense, the leading tacklers were Landry LeBeau and Steve Mechie with 12. Danny Dingle and Landry LeBeau each had a sack. Emilio Caesar and Ramon Waterman each had half a sack. We did not give up an interception to Ohio State. And for Michigan, Bryce Baker goes 27 of 35, 357, no touchdowns, no picks. Baker adds 9 carries, 41 yards, and a touchdown to his resume. Jake Parker had 8 carries, 28 yards, and a touchdown. Don Thrasher led everybody, 13 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown. Jeff Alexander, 9 catches, 123 yards. Ethan Barber, 5 for 62. Thrasher also had 4 receptions, 51 yards. Amari Williams, 4 for 74. And Ramon Pena, 4 for 42. On the defensive side, Willem Foley led the team with 10 tackles. He also had an interception. We only got 1 sack. It was a half sack for Javon Campbell, and Craig Rousseau had the other half sack. The interceptions, Willem Formoyo, he returned his 15 yards. Javon Campbell and then Jaden Sanders had the game-clinching interception. Michigan is your 2029 national champion. I cannot believe I'm saying that We ran the table, went 16-0. I'm shocked. I did not think we were going to. I thought Ohio State was going to win. I just thought Ohio State had enough firepower to win. But we end up picking up the win, and we're national champions. I can honestly say I did not expect that to happen. 2029 national champions. We beat Duke 35-31 in the quarterfinal. Tennessee 24-21, 24-3 in the semis. And then Ohio State 30-27 in the national championship. I have no words for this right now. So I can say that ended up going faster than let's see. Yeah, that ended up being done quicker than I thought it was going to be. So, yeah, I'm going to amend my statement from before. We are going to do the off season today. So we're going to get into the off season today, and we're going to get through the off season. So let's just jump into it. So we pick up the win. We win the national championship. We add a national championship to our trophy case. Our second national championship. Our first being in 2025 when we beat Texas Tech. And then 4 years later, we win our second. Oh, that's crazy. All right, so let's go ahead and move into the off season. We finished as the #1 team in the country. And we're moving into the off season. I have now unlocked the CEO archetype by winning my second national championship. Oh. I just need 35 points to unlock this. Oh, it's gonna be fun. All right, so let's look at the history update. So we win our second, like I said, we win our second national championship. We won one in 2025. We now have our Michigan's third national championship since 2023. Whew. Oh. All right, so we're going to move on into the off season. You see the end of season recap. And we're going to move into the off season. Chris Kernan has reached his top 5. We are on that list. We're sitting at number 1, just above Texas and TCU. Baylor and Duke are also part of the 5-team cut. We'll see how it goes, though. All right, so players leaving. This is always the interesting part. So Cameron Kiek is deciding he wants to leave. He's projected to be a first-round pick. Persuasion chances says none, and frankly, he's projected to be a first-round pick. I'm not stopping him. Jamerson Kamara is projected to be a second-round draft pick, and persuasion chance of trying to get him to stay is low. Actually, there is no chance. We also have... Seriously? I've got... Ramon Pena is... he wants to transfer, citing championship contender. We just came off of winning a national championship. Seriously. Jake Parker wants to transfer. He's citing playing time. Andres Dunsbar is citing playing time as his reason for leaving. Seriously, Don Thrasher wants to transfer. Zach Alexander is like, I want out too. And then Cameron Cothran also wants out. Man, this is... damn, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different players that want to leave. Two that are leaving that are giving me basically saying that the chances to persuade them are none, essentially. I wouldn't stop Kiak from leaving anyway because he's projected to be a first-round pick. Kamara, I'm thinking about it just because if I can't get Parker or Thrasher to come back, then I need something. So I'm going to try to see if I can get Kamara to come back. And And he is not coming back. He's going into the draft. So I'm definitely hitting up those other running backs. And I'm doing it now. Jake Parker. He's leaving. All right, what about Dom Thrasher? Well, at least I got Thrasher to stay. All right, let me see. Let's see. What about Ramon Pena? Ramon Pena is entering the transfer portal. All right, what about Zach Alexander? He's leaving. All right, what about Cameron Cawthorn? And he's leaving us too. He's leaving as well. You motherfucker. The only player that I have been able to convince to stay is Don Thrasher. Dunsbar is leaving. He's okay, I haven't tried to convince Dunsbar yet. Alexander's leaving. Baker is projected to be a first-round draft pick, which we'll get into that later. All right, let's see. Can we get Dunsbar to stay? Seriously? So I'm losing 3 quarterbacks. 1 to the draft, 2 to the portal. I'm losing 2 running backs, 1 to the draft, 1 to the portal, getting another to stay. So Cameron Kiak is entering the draft. He's projected to be a first-round pick. Jamerson Kamara is following him into the draft. He's projected to be a second. Ramon Pena is leaving. He cited championship contender. I'm guessing he doesn't think we're going to get back to the national championship. All I got to say is, fuck you. Jake Parker citing playing time as his reason to leave. I can't say I'm surprised. I kind of figured. Andres Dunsbar, who was, he had been on my list all year. Somebody was going to transfer. Him leaving, not that surprising. Dom Thrasher decides to stay. Recruited freshman that we redshirted this year, Zach Alexander, he decided, I'm going to bounce. Cameron Cawthorn also decided, I'm going to bounce too. So, yeah, all I got to say is, fuck both of you. That's all I got to say to that. We also have Jordan Young. He's projected to be a 6th-round pick. Caden Strayhorn is projected to be a 5th. Jaden Sanders is projected to be a 2nd-round pick. Javon Campbell, a 7th. Baker, projected to be a 1st-round pick. Ethan Barber, projected to be a 2nd-round pick. So, I mean, this is going to help. I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 guys that are seniors that are projected to be draft picks. And then I've got two juniors that are projected to be draft picks that are going in. So I've got 8 guys that are projected to be draft picks. And I probably may end up somehow adding another one because there almost always ends up being somebody that sneaks in here that wasn't projected to be a draft pick, that ends up being like a late round draft pick. I don't know who it'll be, but I could see somebody sneaking in here. I just don't know who. Oh. All right, let's look at Ohio State. Who is. Oh, fuck it. Actually, let's look at Michigan State. All right. We're seeing a lot of transfers from Michigan State. Redshirt freshman Bernard Hakem is transferring. DeMarco Everett, Morgan Thorne, Paul Doyle, Trey Duggins, Dion Hepburn, D. Lombardi, Keenan Cothran, Gil President, Jason Wilborn, Shakir Fallon, Rashad Duke, Demario Washington, Eric McCray. They're all transferring. They've got one guy so far, and that's Braylon Collier, who's projected to be a draft pick, and that's the only one. All right, Minnesota. Demarius Warlow is projected to be a fifth-round pick. He's leaving as a redshirt sophomore. He transferred from Louisville, played 1 year at Minnesota, and was just like, oh, I'm gonna go to the draft. Damn. Percy Walker is transferring. Rashad Barmore is also transferring, as is Joel Kluman. Everett Cameron, Dorian Brownlee, Abdul Mangold, Spencer Clark, Javier Tejada, Jalen Smith, and that's it. And they've had one guy who's projected to go in the draft, and that's that sophomore. Oh, wow. Okay, let's see. Nebraska. Colin Lawrence is entering the draft. He is projected to be a second-round pick. Oni Olati is transferring. Jamal Dubes is following him. Miguel DeMarco, KJ Bighill, Earl Ebley, Rudy Beckford, Jaquez Ayers, Jimmy Costello, Frank Ozingbo, Donald Rochelle, Barry Gilmore, Glenn Moore, Martez Pettis, and then Matthew Hacker. All right, Northwestern. All right, these are all transfers. Isaiah Stacy, Andres Gonzalez, Devin Banks, Dwayne Jr., John Rambo, Joey Thrash, Maka Yemen, Greg Shipley, Tim Turner, Juan Bohan, Matt Branham. They're all transferring out. Branham, he transferred in from UMass, played 1 year, played one game at Northwestern, and said, I'm going to bounce. Isaiah Stacy, well, he was a 2-year starter for Northwestern. He came from Old Dominion in 2017. I'm guessing this had to be his first year. He didn't even play. Interesting. Devin Banks, 1 year starter at Northwestern. Dwayne Jr., a 2-year starter at Northwestern. Interesting. I doubt he was at one team. He didn't even start this year. Man. All right. Now on to Ohio State. So Cortez Land is entering the NFL draft as a sophomore. Ben Va is entering the draft as well. They're both projected to go in the first round. Isaiah Capers is projected to go in the second. He's entering the draft. Tyshawn Sheets is entering. He is projected to be a 4th-round pick, and Terrence Cheeseman is projected to be a 5th-round pick, and he's leaving. Now, they only have 2 guys transferring out. Craig Eason, who is a freshman, and then Braden Timms. So they're losing both of their quarterbacks. Wow. They're losing 4 quarterbacks. Zollers is projected to go in the 4th round. Jimmy Heklinski is graduating, and then they're losing 2 freshmen. Damn. I felt bad for us, but damn. Alex Siligo is projected to be a 7th-round pick. Dwayne Galloway is projected to be a 2nd-round pick. And then Zollers is projected to be a 4th-round pick. Damn. All right, who else we got here? Oregon. Let's see, we got 3 guys that are leaving early. Damian Roach, he's projected to be a 2nd-round pick. Cameron Stefanski is projected to be a 3rd. And Dante Klutz is projected to be a 3rd-round pick as well. Trevor Merling is transferring, as is Jackson Mooring. Sam Witten, Kofi Olawun, Thomas Trueblood, Jakaric Shakir, Rayshon Kelsey, and Alejandro Dillard. So they're losing their their redshirt freshman quarterback, who they probably had since last year because he's a redshirt and he hasn't never played. Damn. And then Todd Robbins is projected to go in the 5th round. Neil Griffin is projected to go in the 1st round. And that is it. Wow. They've got 2 quarterbacks leaving, 1 in the portal, 1's graduating. The graduate is Austin Carlisi. He played 2 years for Oregon, transferred him from Houston. He played in 2027 with Houston, and then transferred into Oregon. I'd say for he transferred in. He did better transferring in than he did at Houston. And he threw for over 3,000 yards of the 2 seasons he was there. Increased his touchdown totals, too. Damn. Not bad. All right, let's see. Anybody else we got here? Oh, Penn State. Oh, Penn State, they got 2 guys that are in their draft. Both of them are 1st-round picks. Tackle Joe Onswar, and then Mike linebacker Patrick Anger. They've got Jamario Middlebrooks, he's transferring. Billy Rhodes, Devin Willett, Philip Duns, Cameron Volek, and Bart Hopes. Mason Henschel is projected to be a third-round pick as a senior. Robert Smith, the fourth, is projected to be a fifth-round pick. And that is it for Penn State. Purdue, Lamar Rowe, Adonis Hammer, Paul Warmack, Tracy Daly, Sidney Woodfin, Mustafa Onuki, Amir Casey, Devin Tor, Brenton Samig, Marquise Dodge, LaMichael Forrest, Stanley Bickerstaff, Jimmy DiNucci, Glenn Lockridge, and Cam Ahmed are all transferring. Jahil Hall is projected to be a sixth-round pick at receiver. And that is it. They have two quarterbacks transferring out, or one quarterback transferring out. That's Marquise Dodge. Jimmy Sullivan and Nicholas McGraw are graduating. Damn, that's going to be interesting. All right, so let's see here. Rutgers. Oh my God, they got a lot of players transferring out. Craig Godfrey, Roy Nevis, Malcolm Kohler, Martin Sweat, Dwayne Jones, Connor Gizzy, Greg Morrow, Quan Bowser, Marquise Clowney, Stephen Crow, Daniel Thrash. They're all transferring. Michael Clayton is projected to be a first-round pick at corner. Brady Hart is projected to be a fifth-round pick at quarterback. And that's it. USC. Gustav Session is entering the draft as a fourth-round pick as a sophomore. Montrell Ellington is transferring, as is Orson Anthrop, Brendan Campmore, Marquise Falk, Keegan Scugans, Miles Cavell, Juan Cordero, Tony Westbrooks, and Leo Pitts are all transferring out. Denard Rashid is projected to be a second-round pick. Tyler Blackman is projected to be a first. Man. Oh, shit. UCLA is, yeah. Shit, I skipped UCLA. Thad Tomzak is projected to go in the fourth round. He's leaving as a sophomore. Darren Phoenix is projected to be a sixth-round pick. He is leaving as a junior. On to the transfers. Fanor Smoker is transferring, as is Cliff Potts, Jared Clinton, Patrick Adini, Daryl Roach, Steve McCoy, Toby Lovelace, and Ramon Kuhn. And no seniors are projected to go in the draft. Washington, Nick Rochelle, Josh Reese, Daryl Ezekiel, Carlos Hook, George Kaffa, Chad Abel, Cornell Rainman, Pat Arthur, Joey Krim, and Tucker Barco are all transferring. Marcus Harris is projected to be a third-round pick at receiver. And that is it for Washington. And Wisconsin, Trevon Looker is transferring as a sophomore. Jose Hurley, Brendan Malovic, Ezekiel Boyer, George Toner, Bob Anukru, Lorenzo Shockey, Kenyon Office, Lane Stefanich, BJ Aguilar, Kari Wadey, Kareem Kazi, and DeMarco Dell are all transferring. Hardy Watts is projected to be a sixth-round pick at guard. Samoa Weeks is projected to be a third-round pick at center, and that is it for Wisconsin. I don't remember. Don't think I saw anybody. No, not Cal. I'm thinking Big Ten. I'm trying to remember. Iowa and Indiana. So Indiana, they have 4 transfers. Rashawn Cage, Curtis Cizik, Enrique Hart, and Keenan Fort are all transferring out. They have no graduating seniors that are going to be entering the draft. For Iowa, these are all transfers. Cortez Golden, Bobby Newhouse, Terrell Savage, Mitch Seelan, Edward Ring, Mike McCree, Stephen Pitts, and Chauncey Moncrief are all transferring out. Jose Espinfina is projected to be a fifth-round pick at defensive end. And Alexander Hargrave is projected to be a second-round pick at will linebacker for Iowa. And that, I believe, is it. Nope. Sorry, one more. Maryland. Zach Gallimore is transferring out. Garrison Capps, Antoine Winnie, Denzel Cunningham, Zach Pryor, Andy Toner, a quarterback, Ronald Peters, Jeremy Yarbrough, Brian Landry, Carl Brightwell, Duke Blade, Clifton Newhouse, Duke Garvin, Frank Gash, Kevin Callaway, Jeremy Griffin, Brenda Brahim, George Aguayo, Jeff Conklin, George Allen are all transferring out. And they have nobody projected to go in the draft. Damn. Yep, and that is everybody for the Big Ten. Jesus Christ. All right, let's get moving on into the offseason, shall we? All righty. All right, so we lost one player. Casey Turk is up to his top 5. We're at number 1. Terrell Missouri is in his top 8. We're at number 3. Leon Lovelace has locked us out. He has reached his top 8, and we're not on the list. All right, we're going to get ready for the transfer portal and off-season recruiting. But before we do that, let's go over the draft results. Bryce Baker and Cameron Kiek went in the first round. Jamerson Kamara, Ethan Barber, and Jaden Sanders went in the second. Fourth round, Caden Strayhorn. Fifth round, Jordan Young. And sixth round, Javon Campbell. Michigan State, Braylon Collier went in the fourth. Minnesota had two players. Warliol went in the fourth, and Jalen Smith went in the fifth round. Nebraska had Colin Lawrence go in the second, and Timmy Cooks go in the third. Northwestern had Mason Maine go in the seventh. Cortez Land and Ben Va went in the first. Isaiah Capers and Dwayne Galloway went in the second. Matt Zollers and Tyshawn Sheets went in the fourth. Terrence Cheeseman went in the fifth. Alex Zagila went in the sixth. And Jaquez Carter went in the seventh. For Oregon, Neil Griffin went in the first. Damian Roach went in the second. Cameron Stefanik and Dante Klutz went in the third. Todd Robbins went in the fourth, and then Austin Carlisle went in the seventh round. Penn State, Joel Osmore and Patrick Anger went in the first. Mason Hinchinshell went in the third. Robert Smith the fourth went in the fourth, and Darius Dixon went in the seventh round. For Purdue, Jahil Hall went in the fifth round. Rutgers, Michael Clayton went in the first, and Brady Hart went in the fifth round. I don't think I have anybody. No. UCLA. Thad Tomzak went in the third. Tamim Kush went in the fifth. Darren Phoenix went in the sixth round. And for USC, Tyler Blackman went in the first. Denard Rashid went in the second. Esaf Session went in the fourth. Ryan Fuji went in the sixth, as did Alex Payne, and Zahir Smith went in the seventh. For Washington, Marcus Harris went in the third, and then Jonathan Epperson Jr. went in the seventh. For Wisconsin, Samoa Weeks went in the third round. Hardy Watts went in the fifth. I don't think we end up with... Oh, all right. Illinois, Max Magahum went in the fifth, and John Dukes went in the seventh. Kyle Zaburn went in the seventh for Indiana. And for Iowa, Alex Hargrave went in the second. Jose Espinina went in the fourth. And Olante Dean went in the seventh round. And I believe... Nope, sorry. We got Maryland still left. And then Maryland, they didn't have anybody drafted. So that's it for the draft recap for the Big Ten. And let's enter the draft, the off-season portal. We need Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna need help. We need 2 more quarterbacks. We need 2 more receivers, and we need a strong safety. All right, let's see what we have at strong safety. All right, we got 2 guys. Both of them are transfers. Morgan Trainer and Zach Weeman. They are going to be added to the board. All right, so wide receivers. We need to add 2. Ramon Pena is leaving, but he entered the portal, but he has us on the list at 6th. I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of wondering what the hell. I'm going to put him on the board just because. And I think I'm going to throw Trayvon Looker. Yeah, I'm going to throw Trayvon Looker on the list as well. I think. Josh Little and Steve Stewart. We're in the top 5. Top 5. He's in his top 5, and we're at number 4 for Josh Little. You know what? I'm gonna add Steve Stewart, and I'm gonna take Trevon Looker off because I need to add 2 quarterbacks. Oh, okay. See, Trey Upshaw, Mitch Civilian, Eve Mother. Really gonna make me. Okay, so Leon Lovelace, will take him off the board. We'll see what that does. Corner, we're good. Oh, let me see. Okay. Let me see. Let's see, what do we got coming back on our roster? Okay, so Baker's gone, so it's, oh my God, it's just Sprinkle. And then the freshman, Vahi Income. Oh my God. No. Oh, hell no. And then I've got Thrasher, George Elick, Vince Hicks, and Kareem Mond. And then I've got whoever I've got, because I know I've got somebody on the board. Oh, man. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 receivers. Never mind, Williams is going to be gone, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 receivers. Amari Williams, he should be. Yeah, Amari Williams should be safe because this. I think because this. Yeah, I think he's gonna be safe. I don't know. All right, so we're gonna have our hands full. All right, so All right, let's deal with what we've got on the board right now. Because I've got 4 players coming in. We're in a recruiting battle for Moses Rosenbaum. We're going to schedule a week 1 visit for Mike Linebacker. And we're going to do brand exposure. We're going to do a podcast interview. Week 1 for him. And we're going to bring him in play style. Montgomery. Pro potential. Marshall. Play style. All right. I need to. I can either scout him or I could just hit him for playtime right now. I think about hitting for playtime right now. We'll just do a week 2. All right. Brand exposure. We're gonna hit Jason Hicks. Program tradition. Play style or play time, either one. We'll have him attend practice. Program tradition. Coach prestige. And conference prestige for Casey Turk. Okay. Okay, let's see. So right now I want to get as many of these players Okay. Okay. So we've got our board set for now. Oh, wow. This is going to be interesting. All right, let's go into the transfer portal and let's take a look at some of the players that are. Oh, wow. So I have Timothy Steele, who's from Notre Dame. He's interested. I don't know if I'm gonna. I may put him on the list. I don't know. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the quarterbacks. So the number one guy on the list overall in the country for the transfer portal is Montrell Ellington from USC. He is interested in us. So damn. Wow. Okay. All right, let's check out the quarterback. So, Terrell Strong from Colorado, he has no interest in us. Anthony Mechie from North Carolina, he also has no interest in us. Andres Dunsbar, he came from Michigan, he definitely has no interest in us. He's looking at Arizona State, Oregon, USC, Oklahoma, UCLA is his top 5. And right now it looks like it's maybe Ohio State or Arizona State that may get his services, or Oregon. Jeremiah Parrish from Pittsburgh is, well, he has us locked out, so no. James Coffey, his deal breaker would be playing time. He is from Syracuse. We have Trey Upshaw from Alabama on our board. And then we also have one of our former guys that we actually recruited as a freshman, Zach Alexander, back on our list. Let's see. Let's see. Ohio State's Craig Izen actually has us on his list. Or, well, no, he doesn't have us on his list, but, you know, he's open to the idea of us recruiting him. Let's see, I'm looking. Got 2 quarterbacks from Notre Dame on this list. Benjamin Barksdale. He seriously looks like he's looking at UNLV. The other one, Enrique Mins, is also looking at UNLV. Well, that could get ugly real quick. He's also looking at Arizona, San Diego State, Arizona, UTEP, and New Mexico. Let's see, any other players that stick out? I mean, I'm seeing players, but I'm not seeing any from my conference that stick out. Here we go. BJ Aguilar, but deal breakers active. He's looking at Ohio, Ball State. He's looking at a lot of Power 4 schools. Purdue's Marquise Dodge is on the list. Oh, wow. Let's see. USC's Miles Cavell. He's a 2-star quarterback. Yeah, damn. All right, so we got one slot left. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know. I don't know who I would put on this list. Because, I mean, Timothy Stills would work. But I got to be honest, putting another receiver on this list would be crucial for us. Let's see. Because we got Ramon Pena. All right, we're going to put Daryl Collick on this list, the former Florida receiver. We're going to add him just to get him on the list, and I am going to offer him, I'm at least going to offer him a scholarship. I may not be able to put any points on him right now, but I'm going to offer him a scholarship. All right, so we're going to move into week 2. We'll see who disappoints us and breaks our hearts. Because we usually get that. And we're in a recruiting battle with Colorado for Jeremy Montgomery. I think Ramon Pena, we may be in trouble. I don't know, but we're at the top of his list. And that's it. I don't think we're going to pick up any hours. Although, I could be wrong. I don't know. Oh, all right, so we got 557 hours to use. We're going to go ahead. We're going to put 25 hours on Darrell College. And we're going to start scouting. Well, okay, we're going to finish with Nick Boone, and then we're going to start scouting the rest. All right. I mean, we know what we're getting with him, so yeah, especially because when we had him last year, we know what we're getting with him. Oh my God, nah, fuck putting 25 hours on his ass. We're putting 50. If I had anything positive to put on his list, I would schedule him. I'm gonna schedule a visit for him for week 5, week 4, and I'm just gonna hit playing time and pray to God it works. All right, let's see. All right. All right. Everybody's Moan Pena, but we got him locked out. All right, the rest of these are locked out. Okay. So we got 140 hours left over. Alright, let's see. Alright, we're going into week 3. Rosenboom decided to commit to Toledo. We have 4 guys coming in this week. Damian Schultz, James Crease, Alex Galladay, and Chris Kieran. Moses Rosenboom decided to commit to Toledo. So that's going to open up a scholarship, and that'll open up some more recruiting hours. So we got Ramon Pena, Steve Stewart, and Daryl Kolick. I think we're going to need to add a we need a tailback. Okay. Alright, we've got Terrell Isaacs on the list right now. We're going to put Ontarius Bolagood, a true freshman who entered the portal. He is coming from UMass. Okay. Alright, we're going to add him to the recruiting pile. We just need to get him. We need to get some players signed. Alright, so we're going to go to the visit screen. Locked. Alright, so everybody's set. Alright, we're just gonna have to pray to God we can get some handshakes here soon. Oh, and the answer to that would be the answer to that would be no. Oh boy. Danny Rudolph, who was supposed to pay us a visit this upcoming week, locked us out. Zach Windman signed with Wisconsin. Daryl Kolitz signed with Miami. And we also lost Jeremy Montgomery to Colorado. Awesome. The last fucking week of recruiting to try and fit God knows what we need. This is one of the major things I hate about trying to recruit. Especially with this damn portal. Now I've got 4 targets and I've got a fucking assload of fucking things that I need to fill. I only have 4 targets left. This just sucks. This is gonna suck. All right. Oh, we're gonna have fun. Alright, so for the final week of off-season recruiting, let's see what kind of terrible damage ends up being done. Well, we get a commitment from Ramon Pena, who shouldn't have never left in the first place. Rat bastard. We also get a commitment from Kiki Ha at Mike linebacker. Jason Hicks at Will. Daryl Coates at tight end. Damian Schultz at tight end. James Crease at D tackle. Alex Galladay at D tackle. Chris Cameron at defensive end. Casey Turk at defensive end. Thad Bruner at fullback. Defensive end Nick Boone. Lonnie McCarron at defensive end. Cornerback Terrell Missouri. Cornerback Landon Hopkins. Wide receiver Steve Stewart. Tailback Ontarius Bulaga. Strong safety Morgan Trainer. Guard Alante Duckett. Corner DeAndre Soliday. Quarterback Danny Felix. Wide receiver Mari Casey. Quarterback Tim Mastard. Tailback Jeff Feeney. And that is it. Damn. Shit. So we lost Travion Havner to Syracuse. We lost Terrell Isaacs to Minnesota. Trey Upshaw went to Ohio State. Zach Alexander went to Wisconsin. And Evan Marshall decided to go to Auburn. Let's put it this way. You see the field next year, and we play you, we're going to fuck you up, man. That's all I'm going to say. All right, so we ended up signing 27 recruits. We ended up with, god damn, did we end up at the top? Yep. We ended up with the number 23 overall class. We ended up signing 8 four-star recruits. Okay, so that should be interesting. So, ask questions. Okay. Yeah, what? You're out of here. I hate when people try to spam me with those stream boo fucking things. as fuck. Alright, so we end up with the number 23 class. Georgia ends up with the number 1 class overall. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Alright, let's see. Let's take a look at the position changes. We're gonna see if we have any athletes on here, and we do. Damian Schultz and DeAndre Carlson. Ugh, wow. Schultz will be a fullback at 67. We will change his number. We will definitely be changing his number. And Carlson, he will be a D tackle. And we will be changing his number as well. 50 is a D tackle, just no. Okay. Alright, so we have DeMarco Sprinkle as the starting quarterback. Transfer Danny Felix will be his backup. Val Income will redshirt, will be third string, and then Tim Mastard will be fourth string. This is going to be a God. I'm gonna need to hit recruiting hard because I'm losing 2 seniors. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. Dom Thrasher will lead the charge at running back. George Ilico will be his backup. Vince Hicks. And then Jeff Feeney, who is transferring in, as well as Ontarius Bolaga. And then Kareem Mond will still be at the bottom of the pile as a redshirt freshman. Schultz will be the starting tailback. Thad Bruner will be, well, he'll be redshirting. Actually, question. 65, not worth it. Alright, 65. 62. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright. So, wide receivers. Ramon Pena returns as the number 1 receiver. Jeff Alexander will be the number 2. Amani Shoot will be the number 3. Ty Conklin will be the number 4. Jason Rubin may actually get some playing time this year. I think Steve Stewart will be getting redshirted. I think. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think Stewart is gonna get redshirt. John Poe will be tight end number 1. Zahir Blade will be his backup. And we're probably going to end up carrying 3 because Darrell Coates. Yeah, I think Darrell Coates we're going to carry 3 just because of what happened last year. Tackles. Let's see, what do we got on the right side? 74, 72, and 68. You know what? Let's see. Kenny Odrick, I'm going to move him. I think I'm going to move him to the left side. And I'm going to move. Yep. So we're going to move Mudrick. We're going to move John Maritzky to the right side. And then we're going to move Odrick. We're going to move. Oh, wow. Okay. We might be moving him to guard. I'm going to go take a look first. I'm just. I got to be honest. Alright, let's take a look at the guards. Alright, we got 2 on the left side. And Jesus Christ, we got a bunch on the right. Alright, left. 76. I got 2 82s that could start. Alright. Tavarius Lamar, I'm going to move him to left guard from right. And he's going to start. Alright, let me see. It gives me 3 on that side and 4 on this side. I could move the guy for the right tackle. Odrick, he would be a 75 at any of the guard spots. I think I'm going to move him to guard. Okay, so we got 3 on this side. And we've got 5 on this side. So, alright, we'll move him from the right side to the left. Okay, we'll do that. Alright. Quentin, oh man, I only got 2 centers. I got Wing and Jeff Meekins. Oh man, I might have my hands full. You know, they got 1 defensive end on the left side. Ooh, damn. Alright. I've got 1, 2. I'm going to move him to the left. He'll be the starter. So I've got 2 on that side. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's move you to the right side, left side. Alright. I've got 3 on this side and I've got 6 on this side. Alright, let's move. Let's see. Let's move you to the other side. We'll move you to the left side. Damn. So I've got 5 on the right side, 4 on the left side. Alright, that'll work. D tackles, I've got plenty. Sam's, I've got 2. Mike's, I've got too many. Wills, I've got I got 6. Alright, 89 and 78. Alright, what are we looking at? Will, alright, let's move. Let's see. Do I need more mics or do I need Sam? I'm trying to remember. No, I don't need, no, I need Sam's. Okay. Alright, so moving you to a Sam would cause you be a 75. You'd move up to a 76 as a mic though. What would that do? That would put him 4th in a very crowded. What about? I'll move him to it. Oh shit! All right, we're gonna move your ass to a Sam. We're gonna move you to Sam. You'd be the backup, so that would give me 3. 1, 2, 3. I got 6 on this side. Alright, let's move. I got too many mics on this side. Let's see. What about Kiaha? What about if I'm... Ooh, he'd be a 73 as a will, but he'd be a 74 as a safety. All right, let's see. What do we got? We got 3 free safeties and 4 strongs. We would have set it as a 74. Yeah, he'd be at the bottom of the list. It wouldn't matter. Okay, so we got 3 Sams. All right, let's move. Let's go ahead and move him to Sam. He'd be. I mean, he'd drop 2 points, but I mean, we'll move him to a Sam. So I've got 5 Mikes. I've got 4 Sams and 6 Wills. All right, 1, 2, 3, 6 on the Will side and 4 on the Sam. All right, let me see. 73. Let's move him to Sam. I would actually move him up by 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. It'd still be at the bottom of the list, but we'd be there. Okay. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 corners. We're probably going to end up carrying 5 because I don't see. No, I don't feel like any of the freshmen are going to break through. Free safeties, we've got 3. Strongs, we've got 4. And kicker and the punter. All right. I don't think we have anybody else that's going to drop, so I think we're going to do. I think we're going to make it. At least, as far as I can tell, we're going to make it. Alrighty. So we've got all of our position changes made. Hang on. While I'm thinking about it. Hell, while I'm sitting there thinking about it. Alright, we're going to. Alright, he's at a 67, right? What in the fuck? Number 21? You know what? Oh, I have my questions, but I'm not even gonna. Okay. Mascara. We'll just do it later. Alright, so we're going to move through National Signing Day into the next phase. And I will be back shortly. All right, so, yep, we're moving on to the next part. Training results. All right, so David Henschko moves up 7 points to a 95. He becomes the highest rated overall player. Let's see. We're going to move on. Quarterbacks. DeMarco Sprinkle moves up +4 to a 92. Danny Felix moves up +4 to a 78. Tim Mastard moves up +7 to a 74. And then Vi Inkum moves up +2 to a 69. Dom Thrasher moves up +4 to a 91. George Iluka moves up 2 to an 82. Ontarius Bolagal moves up +6 to a 79. Jeff Feeney moves up +4 to a 79. Vince Hicks stays where he is. Kareem Mons moves up +2 to a 73. So far, I think the highest jump I've seen is a +7, and that's been by multiple people. We will get to that. We'll see. I've seen +7, and that's multiple people. All right, so nobody moves up on the fullback list because they're all incoming freshmen. Ty Conklin moves up +7 to a 90. He becomes the #1 receiver. Ramon Pena moves up +2 to a 90. Jeff Alexander moves up +1 to an 89. Amani Shit moves up +1 to an 89. Nate Badgett moves up +3 to an 82. Jeff Rubin is an 81 at +2. And Kamari Casey moves up +3 to a 78. So +7 has been the most I've seen, and I've seen at least 3 people at +7 so far. John Poe +1 to an 84, and then Zaire Blade +2 to an 81. Yep. Austin Gee moves up +1 to an 85. Dom Venable moves up +7 to a 74. I think he is now the 4th guy that I've seen at +7. Travis Lamar +1 to an 83. Kenny Odrick +3 to a 78. Lloyd Stevens +1 to a 77. And Sean Kane moves up +6 to a 77. Quentin Wing +5 to an 86. Jeff Meekins +2 to an 81. Prince Hook +4 to an 86. Dalian Bonham +3 to a 77. John Makuziki moves up +2 to an 80. Tobias Fournette moves up +3 to a 75. Eric Clemens +5 to a 72. Quincy Steed +5 to an 87. Another +7. This one is Sali Chu, who moves up +7 to an 80. Walt Skadinsky moves up +4 to a 78. Devin Borhe moves up +1 to an 88. Steve Paul stays at 78. Shani Looney moves up +3 to an 84. Terrell Cribbs moves up +5 to an 80. And Clyde Strudutsky moves up +1 to a 68. Cordell Keaton moves up +3 to a 92. Max Allen +1 to an 81. Quandre Springs +3 to an 81. And then Tim Ellings +3 to a 74. Chanel Shani Goodspeed moves up +1 to an 82. Tyree Lord +1 to an 81. Statik Uve moves up +1 to a 75, and then Emmett Coffey moves up +2 to a 74. Isaiah Penny +3 to an 86. Evan Foster +1 to an 82. Jesse DeMarco +6 to an 81. Joe Hunt +3 to a 72. Craig Rousseau +2 to an 89. Lonnie Kalu moves up +3 to an 88. Hugo Luna +1 to a 77. Raheem Osborne +2 to a 76. And then Angelo Trainer +4 to a 73. David Hinchco moves up +7 to a 95. BJ Wooden +2 to an 80. And then Rashad Hendricks +2 to a 77. And the man that moved up the most moved up +8 to an 82. That would be Tim Short. Terrell Hill moves up +2 to an 80. Morgan Trainer +3 to a 76. The freshman kicker moves up +2 to an 82. And then Dominique Johns moves up +2 to an 85. So we had like, I think it was like 5 guys go to +7. But it ends up being Tim Short who goes up +8. It ends up being the one that picks up the biggest overall carry to an 83. So that will be interesting. That's very interesting. And he's only a sophomore too, which is crazy. All right, so we've seen the big jumps. Excuse me. We've seen the big jumps. We've seen everything for the training results. We know who all's on the move, what we're looking at here, and all right. So let's see if we need to encourage people to transfer. And we actually do. We need to cut one player from the list. Wow. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I need to cut one player, but I don't want to cut anybody from the quarterback list just yet. The running back list, I'm probably gonna do it. I think I'm gonna encourage Kareem Mond to transfer, and that'll get us down to 85, and that's gonna be it. Custom conferences will stay the same. Let's see. $30, $30, and $35. Oh, I'm thinking, do I want to upgrade these now? I think I kind of do. Honestly, I kind of think I do. I'm going to upgrade that. Yeah, we're just going to upgrade this. We're going to start, and so I want to get this unlocked, but I'm willing to work on it. All right, so That is going to be the end of that. We're going to move on to the next portion, which I believe will be the preseason for 2030. All right. So we only have one player looking at who's at risk of transferring, and that's David Inhinchko, but I don't know if he's going to because of just because. All right, so we are going to put an end to this here shortly. I'm gonna need to, oh good God, yep, it's over 2 hours. All right, so let's take a look at the schedule, and I want to see if I want to make any changes. Yes, I do. Right off the bat, I want to make changes. FCS West is not going to be our start out school. That's just not happening. That ain't happening. All right, let's see. We want to start out. Oh, what are we? We are 4.5 stars. Okay. I think I want to start with. I think I'm going to start looking at teams at 3. Okay. Hmm. You know what? We're going to start with West Virginia. Instead of the FCS school, we're going with West Virginia. Okay, so the schedule is going to be, we're going to open week 1 against West Virginia. And then we're going to play Eastern Michigan. We're going to have back-to-back byes, week 3 and week 4. We're going to play Middle Tennessee at home. And then we're going to start conference play against Minnesota. We don't play Wisconsin this year. Lucky bastard. We're going to be, our senior night is going to be against Little Brother Michigan State. And then we're going to have 3 games on the road to end the year. Washington, Illinois, and Ohio State. We will be hosting USC and Oregon. We'll be going to Indiana. Damn. Wow. So I don't leave Jesus. I don't leave Michigan till week 8. I don't leave Michigan Stadium until week 8 when we go to Indiana. But then after week 11, I won't see Ann Arbor. I won't see Ann Arbor for the rest of the year. Damn. All right. So yeah, we're going to keep West Virginia on the schedule. So it's going to be West Virginia, Eastern Michigan. Damn. All right. So, whew, damn. Okay, so yeah, when we come back, the next time I do a live video, next time I do a live stream, we will be kicking off the 2020-30 season at home against West Virginia. I'm actually going to be, yeah, I think what I'm going to do is probably put my plan that I was thinking about into practice. I think I'm gonna shoot. I think I'm gonna do some short videos and probably just do them on YouTube. Uh, we'll talking about some stuff for the team. I'm try. I want to increase my footprint a little bit. So, but yeah, live stream will be when we play West Virginia Week 1. That will be that'll be tomorrow. That'll be Saturday. I don't know when Saturday, but that'll be Saturday. So, I'm gonna wrap this one up. I need to take care of a few things and then catch my ass a nap before I have to work tonight. So I will see you guys tomorrow. We will have another live stream here on Twitch as we'll get ready to open the 2030 season for Michigan, for the number 5 Michigan Wolverines. Um, so yeah, until tomorrow, I will see you guys later. Y'all have a good day.